Monero just reclaimed a critical technical level that historically marks the start of a massive uptrend. After months of sideways pressure, XMR has finally broken above its 200-day moving average. And now, traders are eyeing $400 as the next stop. Welcome to the Daily Blockhead, where I cover daily crypto news, trending coins, market shifts, and the global events shaping today's crypto. Now, let's jump right into it. Monero! And the end. Thank you for watching. No, but seriously, have you ever met a more passionate bunch of people in your life? Nope, you haven't, because they are private people, untraceable, decentralized. They're the kind of crowd that values privacy so much you might not even know they're in the room. And joking aside, Monero has one of the most dedicated and resilient communities in crypto. They don't chase trends, they stand for an idea: true financial privacy. And while the world has been distracted by Bitcoin ETFs and meme coin madness, XMR has quietly been building strength behind the scenes. Monero's price has regained strong bullish momentum after reclaiming its 200-day moving average, confirming a major structural shift in market sentiment. This recovery signals renewed strength as price trades confidently above the 200-day moving average. And that's the key. After months of sideways action, the move above the 200-day moving average isn't just a bounce. It is a confirmation that confidence is returning to the market. It's the first clear sign of renewed momentum, showing that buyers are stepping back in and that Monero might finally be setting up for its next real run. And that's something we haven't seen from XMR in quite a while. For most of the year, the chart has looked like a long sigh, flat, cautious, waiting for something to shift. But now, you can actually feel that shift happening. Volume is creeping back in, traders are starting to talk, and the overall tone around Monero has gone from a dead project to quietly building strength. You can see in the way the price is moving, not erratic, not euphoric, just steady and confident. It's that kind of controlled momentum that tends to build real foundation for a rally. And when a privacy coin like Monero starts waking up, while the rest of the market is still trying to find direction, it's usually worth paying attention to. Reclaiming the 200-day moving average provided significant technical confirmation of this trend reversal. Historically, Monero has maintained extended uptrends when price sustains above this level, as it acts as both dynamic support and a confidence signal for market participants. The ongoing structure suggests a sustained bullish phase, with traders increasingly positioning for continuation while the moving average remains intact. In simple terms, it means Monero's chart has officially flipped from neutral to bullish. This is the point where traders start treating that 200-day moving average not as resistance, but as a launch pad. Every time price retests it and holds, confidence grows. You can almost picture the line acting like a safety net, and the more it holds, the more traders are willing to take those long positions again. This buildup is now pressing against the $344 resistance zone, which aligns with the value area high and serves as the final major barrier before continuation towards $402. A strong close above 344 would confirm a breakout and trigger renewed buying momentum across higher timeframes. That's the technical crossroads we're sitting at right now. XMR is pressing right up against that next major barrier, the $344 resistance zone. And that number isn't random. It lines up perfectly with the value area high, the region where price was most actively traded during the last cycle. In other words, this is a financial checkpoint before the next leg up. A decisive close above $344 would clear that overhead supply and open the door towards the next major target of around $402. But if that resistance holds, we could see a brief cool down. But that's not a terrible thing. Maybe a consolidation range between $300 and $320, but there would be another attempt. Either way, the technical picture looks cleaner than it has in months. The structure is healthy, the sentiment is improving, and Monero is back in the conversation. Not because of hype, but because of strength. To sum it all up, if Monero can maintain support above that 200-day moving average and push through that $344 zone, it could mark the beginning of its next major bullish phase, one that could carry momentum all the way towards $400. But even if that breakout doesn't happen right away, the structure is already showing the kind of strength that builds over time. Consolidation between $300 and $320 wouldn't be a setback. It would be a chance for the market to reset before another move higher. The shift in sentiment is hard to ignore, and after months of being written off, Monero is quietly reminding everyone why it's been one of the most resilient projects in the crypto space. Privacy first, community driven, and now technically strong once again. So what do you think? Is Monero finally waking up for another run, or is it just a tease before another stall out at resistance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're holding XMR through the long haul, I'd love to hear your take on how the community is feeling right now. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It is one of the easiest ways to support the channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for daily crypto updates. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.